What's up, everyone? Viper here with another road call. I've come out here for one of our customers. They're thinking about buying a trailer. They wanted us to take a look at, see what it would cost to get it roadworthy, and see what it's worth. See if it's worth it. So we're going to take a look at this trailer, which I've already done. I just wanted to show y'all. Let me get my lift gate up here. There we go. I just wanted to show y'all what I got. We do inspections too. I do inspections and stuff on trailers to make sure they're roadworthy and safe. So I looked at the outside. The outside's not too cool, but I went in the inside to check it out, and this is what I found here. Right there. Right there. You see that floor right there up front? You see all that corrosion in there? I don't know if that's chlorine or not. It smells like chlorine, but I'm not really sure. Don't want to spend my time in this trailer. But if you look up front, that floor is eating away. That's supposed to be a metal floor. As you can see, it's eating away. I don't want to get any closer to it because of the stuff right here. I really don't want to walk into it. But if you look at that floor over there, that's failed. So this trailer is pretty much no good with that floor like that. The only way you can fix it, you'd have to replace that whole floor. Get this, I would think, especially clean whatever the stuff is in this trailer. But yeah, so this isn't a good trailer to buy. It's got too much with that floor in there. You can't haul loads, especially with that it's all rusted out through. So I wanted to show you all that and let you see it. Let me see if I can get down here. Hang on a second. I might have to put you in my pocket for a minute. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you in my pocket. You're gonna probably see blue. So I can get down here. I thought I parked close enough to it, but I guess I didn't. There we go. There we go. All right, we still recording? Yeah. So we're still recording. So this trailer here is failed. So it's not worth fixing. Just replacing that whole floor and everything in there would probably be, even though it's like an '08 trailer or something, it'd be really expensive to do. And like I said, I'm not sure what that stuff inside is. And then of course, they got some wood here attached over the tires. Not really sure what the purpose of that's for. But yeah, so yeah, that's all. You can't make that a roadworthy trailer with the floor inside like that. Now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna look at this flatbed. They want me to inspect this one here, this flatbed here. It's not a spread axle, it's just a regular flatbed tandem axle. So I'd like to browse under there, see if it has to go to our shop depending on what's wrong with it. Crawling under here, and always you gotta check the brakes. And as you can see there, right here, they're starting to separate from the pad. So that can be a failure. That's called jacking. When it starts jacking, let me put this one. There we go. When it starts jacking here, then the pads eventually will start coming off. So it's a safety issue right there. And then of course, let me see if we can see the wheel seal. Okay. All right, that wheel seal's dry. You gotta check the wheel seals. That's where you get bearing failures. When wheel seals start leaking on the inside, oil can go across the brakes, contaminate it, eventually heat up the bearing and have bearing failure, and then the wheel comes off. If anybody's ever seen a wheel. Now this one here, as you can see, it's been leaking. It's not as wet, but it's still a failure. Just because you can see the wetness on where the commutator ring is. That's where you see all the little cuts. Just above that, you see the smooth ring, which is the seal. You can see it's been leaking. It's not leaking bad, but it's still a leak. And then here, same thing. All right, some of this is crack here, got crack there. This is the outer part, I think, yeah. But this is a crack going through the brake shoe. That's a failure. And then of course you see, if I can put my finger in there, I don't even have to put my finger in there because it's so, you see how big that gap is. You take a chance on that pad coming off eventually. So DOT can shut you down for this. It's called jacking. So when it's jacking, starting to jack away from here, eventually I've seen pads come off like that, and that's what happens. So this here, you inspect it. It's good for a year, but anything that's wrong with it, you have to get repaired. So this one's going to be coming over my shop. I'm going to show you the other axle. So when I get set up for this a little bit better, that's some crawling on the ground here. And of course that's what a chamber looks like. It's a brake chamber. That's part of the brake system there. That's what keeps the trailer parked, and service brakes on that too. But when there's no air to the trailer, these set the brakes here, and that's what keeps the trailer from moving. You gotta check chambers too, the inside of the chambers, which there's a little plug here. You just pull this off right there, and when this is up, if this is fully up and it's fully up and straight, then the chamber's good. If any reason that's going sideways and you can see the spring, it's time to change it, because that means that spring's going to fail because it's sideways and you're not getting the braking power. All right, so let's check this wheel seal. As you can see, this one's leaking, so that's 2 wheel seals. You can see it right there. Once you see that and the wetness of it, even though it's not real bad, it's still leaking. It needs to be replaced. This whole wheel's got to come off. And then, of course, if you look at the brake pad, you don't even have to look at the top, because you just can't replace one brake pad. So they come in sets. It's jacking again. Okay, so yeah, so then you take a chance on this eventually coming off. The brakes are low anyway, so it probably wouldn't make next inspection. In other words, if everything was good and the brakes was like this, somewhere down the line in between the year, they would probably have to get new brakes. So this, I would suggest that they would do a brake job on this, even if this wasn't jacking, because the brakes being low. The drum, it's not real bad. It's cut a little bit. It's still smooth inside, but it'll be up to them if they want to put new drums in. My thing is, if you put new brakes on, put new drums on. You know what I mean? But there's some people that'll, oh, well, the drum's not bad, just do the brakes, but then you start wearing into the drum. And I've seen drums get cracked because the drums get wore out that way. So my thing is, if I replace the brake shoes, replace the drum. That way everything's new, and then, you got good braking power. So, but this drum is technically not real bad, but we'll probably put new drums on it anyway. Now we're gonna go over to this other side here and look at this one. Excuse me. And as you can see, it's hard for me to get the camera up here. Once I get, I even got my light on. Okay, but you see that one there? That one's wet. It's hard to tell because, there you go. You see that? Now that's wet. That wheel seal's bad also. You see the commutator ring? It's got all that grease and oil in there. That'll have to be cleaned because this has ABS on it. So that'll all have to be cleaned. This whole wheel will come off. This one also needs brakes. So it needs brakes all the way around. 3 wheel seals need to be done. And that's just looking at this part. So this is automatic failure. So what'll happen is this will go to our shop. This will go to our shop. Once it gets to our shop, finish out the inspection, look at the hoses. Here's the air hoses here. What I look for is chafes. You see how these two are real close together? They're kind of touching a little bit. Okay, so if I put that up there, you look for a chafe. If you can see any cords exposed, right there. Okay, now see that's got a little chafe in there. And if there's a little cord exposed, now because this is a chafe and it's actually chafing in a hose, we can either repair this hose or we can replace it, and then we'll look at this other one. But hoses aren't supposed to be touching. So if you look at that right there, it's starting to chafe into the hose. I don't really see cords exposed. Let me get my camera in there. But it's still a chafe. Technically, DOT can make that call and say, well, it's still chafed. You can't see the cords. And then they get shut down. So you can get shut down for a chafe, especially if the cords are showing. So yeah, so this here, either I'll probably repair it. These are 1/2-inch lines, or else I'll just replace the whole line, make a whole new line and replace it. But I'll probably just repair it, because when we make hoses, we use 3/8 line.
So I'll probably just repair that, but I'll be expecting all this. This here is an ABS valve. Newer chairs have ABS, and this is the module right here. This is the module. This is the brains of the trailer, of the braking system for when you apply the brakes. And of course, there's the ABS valve. Now this tells you, ABS is supposed to help you limit from skids, keep the wheel from not locking up totally. But yeah, this is what the ABS valve looks like on a trailer. Like I said, all the newer trailers, van or whatever, have ABS. Now this one doesn't have. I should have showed you when we were doing that dump truck with the airbag, but this one doesn't have airbags. This one has springs. So there's no airbag on this trailer. I'll be checking for cracks on the springs, on the leaves and stuff. If everything's okay and there's no cracks, then I won't have to worry about doing. What I do with my flashlight, I won't have to worry about doing spring job. And usually, springs are usually okay, but you got to check for cracks and the leaves and everything just to make sure. Oh, there's my flashlight. Sorry about that. But this is what underneath the trailer looks like. That rod you see up here, that's the slider. This flatbed actually slides. The tandems actually slide. A lot of flatbeds don't slide. But this one happens to slide. So this one has a slider on it. But this is what it looks like underneath a flatbed, at least. Like I said, this ain't a spread axle. It's just regular tandem. And then, of course, you got your chamber here. And you got to check for rust holes. Now, this is a factory hole, so that's good. When the chamber fails, there's a seal inside here. When the chamber fails, it'll start blowing out of here. Of course, it'll lock up the brake, and then you got to replace the chamber. So maybe one day if I get set up and I get a chamber job, I'll show you how to replace one of these. You got to be careful with these. These things are dangerous. I can replace the piggyback on this as long as the base here is not rusted. I can take this clamp off and I'll show you how to do that. But like I said, that's dangerous. You got to be careful with that, because you get hit in the face with this, it'll either seriously hurt you or kill you. So yeah, you got to be careful. So that's about it for this trailer. I just wanted to show you those two trailers. Except over here at the customer's place, just checking them out. But this one will be definitely going to our shop. This one here, you gotta look for welds broke and see what kind of rust it is. This is okay. Excuse me, this is okay here. See, there's a weld. We check for welds. Make sure they're not cracked. If they're cracked, you gotta repair it. Clean that up. Re-weld that, depending what it looks like. Check for jacking between the frame. But that's what inspection details. And what happens is when this trailer passes, then I'll put a tag on it. It's got my name, my company's name on it, and it'll be good to go. And like I said, the next inspection would be a year. But just take note, anything between a year or whatever, anything wear or tear, could still fail. You can't definitely tell if this is going to fail or not. The only way I could tell is, like I said, if that spring's going across that chamber and it's not straight where the chamber bolt goes through, then it's bad. You might as well change it. If that spring's crooked inside, it's just eventually the spring will break, and then he'll have no braking. He'll still have braking power on the server side, but this won't be doing its job because it's just the push rod that's in there won't be operating anymore. So yeah. Okay, so that's going to do it for now. I just wanted to show you these two chairs. I figured do a little bit more in-depth video. So let me know what you thought about this, and got any suggestions, let me know. And like I said, once I get set up to do this, make it a little easier because I am using my phone now. Then I might do, if you all really want to see more of what I do or the jobs I come about, different jobs, leave a comment below and let me know. And just let me know, thumbs up or thumbs down if you like this video. And and like I said, just leave a comment and let me know what you think about them. If you want me to do more videos of these, I'll do more videos of them. Okay, so that's going to do it for today. I'll see y'all later. And when I get home, we'll be doing Uno Thursday. Cannot wait for that. All right, so I'll see y'all in the next one.